Good, happy Monday morning, evening, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. We're going to give you guys the weekly update on my, basically my PCT TRT cycle. This is the last week. I will be getting bloods tomorrow on the 27th. And then from there, we start our, actually first ever hopeful protocol. So once again, we were just running with the doc recommended TRT at 200 to 210 milligrams a week. HCG at 500. I use Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then Retta, 1 milligram on Mondays and Thursdays. So I got a little training footage. I was going to get more, but as you'll see later in the video, my daughter's birthday was yesterday, Sunday. She has turned 2 officially. A very, very proud father moment for me and my wife. She's a hard worker, whatever that means in today's society for her. As you can hear her in the background stimming, I'm actually in the moment of watching her. No, one at a time. Put that shit back. Grab that one and finish the job. She's like coloring and she's going back and forth. Hey, grab that. Finish the job. We're not doing that. Sorry. Go. Keep going. But, so training's been going pretty good. I've now hit the official 262 sub mark, and I'm hella excited that, I am able to get that going. Sorry, I had to stop for a little bit. So doing some arms and shoulders. The split right now concurrently is Monday, chest and back, Tuesday, arms and shoulders, Wednesday, legs, rest Thursday, Friday, chest and back, arms and shoulders on Saturday, what you're seeing now. And then Sunday is supposed to be legs, and I rest today, but I couldn't hit that. So I'm going to rest. I rested yesterday for a birthday. I'm going to hit legs today. This week actually is going to be important too, because not only does it change the rhythm of our deadlifts, but now we're moving from 5 threes to 2s. So this will be my first week of 3 succession sets of 2. I'm going to try to do 675 to 700 for 2. And the next week I'm going to try to do about 730 for 2, and then maybe go 770 for 2 and finish it out. Got some posing going on right here. I can say I'm getting leaner. I'm feeling better. And, yeah, I mean, it's a hodgepodge, right? It's a hodgepodge of footage. I'm going to try to be a little bit more on point when I start my first protocol, should I say, excuse me. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So, like I said, body weight, 262 to 260 pounds. 30 minutes of fasted cardio every.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emery. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Blow it out.
Blow it out.
Blow it out.
Gotta blow it out. Yay! Just wanted to mute for y'all to help my daughter celebrate her birthday, because she doesn't know any better. But when she watches it back, when she gets older, she might be like, "Oh, Dad was, a dad." All right. So next on the list, blood pressure. Blood pressure is looking good. I've started doing cuff tests instead of biceps, because now my biceps have gotten to the 20-inch mark, and it's actually creating inaccurate metrics. So the wrist is the best way. I'm actually going to probably end up ordering a wrist cuff for my blood pressure tracker, just so I can make sure I am tracking it, honestly, the best way I can. I guess the one I have now suffice, but I'd rather have one that's actually wrist metrics. I have very, very small wrists. It is ironic considering how big I am. 115, set around 120, and that's the best it's ever looked. You'll see some 130s and 140s on the charts as well, but like I said, that's whenever I'm doing my bicep. So I usually try to do like a bicep and then a wrist, but this one I'm just going to keep it 2 wrists here on out, especially with me starting protocol February. Last but not least, the body weight. As you can tell, for a while, I was struggling really, really bad with trying to get my body weight under 268, 265. And then I started doing my Retta Shrew Tide. Me and my doctor decided to split it up. to 1 milligram on Monday to 1 milligram on Thursday. And then instead of doing every other day, like I said, we found a good middle ground to where that works. And then we do fasted cardio 30 minutes every single day, Monday through Friday, except for the weekends if I'm not working. Now, there is a caveat to that. When I do my cardio, I try to keep my my heart rate between 115 minimum to no more than 150 max. And I've tried to keep a baseline to where I'm at least trying to crank out a mile every day or 2 miles every day, right? So there's 2 15-minute splits. That's with me either getting that incline up or down. But if I can keep a solid pace from the start of being on the treadmill of 3.2 up to 5.5 max, I will hit that goal easily. Now the watch shows a different metric than the treadmill, which would be a little bit frustrating. But like I said, I just trust the watch because I know that if the watch is wrong, but it still is wrong metrically, then I know I can trust that metric in terms of it being consistently wrong. So I have something to track, right? Because I can correlate the number of 2 miles to the weight that I'm weighing, and then I can crank up the miles if I need to, with the intensity. The goal, like I said, is to keep a steady state, like zone 2 dynamic without fatiguing myself too much. I was able to crank out, like I said, 2 miles today, no fatigue on the legs, and I got legs today in general. So yeah, that's really it for now. Let's see. I'm thinking that after I get, like I said, get my blood work done, I may try to do a call with my coach, and we can do like maybe a quick little overview of what my bloods look like being on TRT. Because remember now, I had an issue with my prescription master on, and so we ended up discontinuing that. Talked to the doctor, he said I'm allergic to MCT oil, so we're going to try again with something better. Well, like I said, different protocol. So I think I may drop a video like that. That'll probably come between this week and next week, because if I get my bloods done tomorrow and I hear back from them Friday or Monday, I can have a video out for you guys on my bloods before I do my next one. Because after we do my bloods, then he'll know what he needs to order me, and then from there we'll start, because we have something in mind, but of course it deviates based off of what the panels look like. I could maybe cut something, I could maybe add something in, but yeah. So, and the biggest thing too, guys, is that you don't want to run so much crazy shit all at once. Of course it's going to be within my doctor's metrics, but you don't really know what is causing the issue. I know that I respond best to TRT, testosterone, no MCT oil. I know red is good for me, and I know HCG has helped a lot with my sleep, circadian rhythm, and my triglycerides. So we will go from there, and bada boom, bada bing. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully with a little footage on my blood work.